Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
Today we're diving into the recent wave of federal agency layoffs and shutdowns. It's been called a perfect storm for government contractors. What's your first take on this situation?
Honestly, it's been chaos. Contractors are facing massive uncertainty, especially with agencies cutting budgets and halting projects. It's like trying to build a sandcastle during a hurricane.
I love that image. There's real anxiety, especially for small businesses. Do you think contractors are prepared for this level of disruption?
Prepared? Not really. Many contractors rely on stable government work. When agencies shut down, payments stop, projects freeze, it's survival mode.
Absolutely. And we're seeing ripple effects, delayed hiring, postponed technology upgrades, even layoffs within contracting firms. Do you think this will lead to long-term changes in how contractors approach federal work?
I think so. Some firms are already diversifying their portfolios, looking for non-federal clients. It's a wake-up call. Don't put all your eggs in one government basket.
The eggs in one basket metaphor fits perfectly. But what about agencies themselves? Does this storm affect their ability to attract top talent, both internally and through contractors?
Definitely. When agencies are unstable, talented people look elsewhere. Contractors lose their best people too, because nobody wants to wait around for a paycheck that might not come.
True, and the uncertainty has real human costs. Families are impacted, morale tanks, and communities feel the strain. Do you see any silver lining to all this?
Maybe a tiny one. It's forcing innovation. Contractors are finding new ways to work. Agencies are streamlining processes. Sometimes adversity breeds creativity.
That's optimistic. But I wonder, what about compliance and security risks? Shutdowns can leave sensitive projects exposed, right?
Yes, that's a major concern. Some contracts involve cybersecurity, and interruptions could mean vulnerabilities. It's not just about the money, it's about national security.
That's sobering. Have you heard of any creative strategies contractors are using to stay afloat during these shutdowns?
Some are offering flexible payments. Others are cross-training staff to shift between contracts quickly. It's like a game of musical chairs, but with fewer seats.
That sounds stressful. Do you think agencies could do more to support contractors during these times?
They could communicate better. Sometimes contractors are left in the dark about project status. Just keeping everyone informed can make a big difference.
Information is power, for sure. Are there any lessons from past shutdowns that might help contractors weather this storm?
Past experience shows that resilience matters. Contractors who built cash reserves or have contingency plans recover faster. It's about expecting the unexpected.
So, would you say this is a turning point for federal contracting, or just another rough patch?
It feels like a turning point. The combination of layoffs and shutdowns is unprecedented. Contractors will have to adapt or risk going under.
Adapt is the word. Do you think technology will play a bigger role going forward? Maybe more remote work or automation?
Absolutely. Remote work lets contractors serve agencies even during shutdowns. Automation can reduce costs and keep things moving when humans can't.
Speaking of costs, do you think we'll see changes in contract terms, like more flexible payment schedules or risk-sharing clauses?
Likely. Contractors want protection against shutdowns, so they'll negotiate for better terms. Agencies might resist, but the balance of power is shifting.
Interesting. How about the impact on innovation? Will this storm slow down research or development in critical areas?
It could stall some projects, but it might also push agencies to prioritize essentials. Innovation might become more targeted, less fluff, more substance.
That's a good point. Do you think larger contractors have an advantage in surviving these disruptions compared to smaller firms?
For sure. Bigger firms have deeper pockets, more contracts, and better insulation. Smaller contractors feel every bump in the road.
So, is collaboration between contractors more important now? Maybe teaming up to share risks or resources?
Yes, we're seeing more partnerships and joint ventures. It's like forming alliances on a stormy sea. Better to weather the waves together.
That's a vivid image. Do you think there's a role for Congress or policymakers in easing the pressure on contractors?
Absolutely. Clearer legislation, faster budget resolutions, and support for small businesses could help. Right now, it feels like contractors are on their own.
It's a tough spot. Are there any resources or networks that contractors can tap into for support or guidance during shutdowns?
Industry groups, Online forums and advocacy organizations offer advice and updates. Sometimes, just sharing stories helps people feel less isolated.
Community matters, especially when things get rough. Looking ahead, what's one thing you'd advise contractors to focus on now?
Flexibility. The landscape is changing fast. Being able to pivot is crucial. Don't get stuck in old ways of doing business.
Wise words. And for agencies, maybe it's time to rethink how they manage contracts and communicate with partners.
Definitely. The relationship between agencies and contractors needs to be more transparent and resilient. Trust goes a long way.
As we wrap up, do you think this perfect storm will ultimately strengthen or weaken the federal contracting ecosystem?
It might shake things up, but I think it'll strengthen those who adapt. Challenges can forge resilience if you survive the storm.
That's encouraging. For our listeners, maybe the takeaway is to expect turbulence, but also look for opportunity in adversity. How can you innovate, diversify, and stay connected?
Exactly. The storm will pass, but those who learn and grow will come out stronger. It's a tough lesson, but a necessary one.
Thanks for joining the discussion. If you're a contractor or agency, keep your eyes open, stay flexible, and don't be afraid to ask for help. Until next time,
take care and good luck weathering the storm.
A special thank you to MarketUS.com for furnishing us this information.
Here's a question. How do we contact them?
Good question. You can reach them at MarketUS.com or call them at 954-636-3232.
Before we go, this deep dive was created by the MarketUS.com team.
Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.
Good point. It's right below the subscribe link.
Thank you for watching. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor and sharing your product or service with the world, reach out to MarketUS.com. You can schedule a session to discover how we can work together. See you soon.